Hi everyone. Today we're here to talk about the steps to start your business. So today we have my co-worker Veronica Reyes, that is a lending specialist from the Center for Rural Affairs. So how are you today, Veronica?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing, Brissa? Thank you for having me today.
Very good. Thanks. Nice to hear that. So we've been talking about the steps to start your business. So today we're going to talk about number 16, that is security.
Yes, it is very, very important. If you have a business, you have like a security system in place, not only for your assets, like security cameras or softwares to protect the information you have on your own business, but also if you handle clients' information. Let's say you are a tax preparer, are you do taxes for your clients, so you have access to their names, addresses, social security numbers, and other information that it's very sensitive to your clients. You must ensure that this information is protected. You can have a software in place, security cameras, protection of sensible personal and customer information through any type of system you have. You can shred papers if you have information on paper, and just to ensure that not only you are protected but also your clients.
Yes, and that is surely really important to have all those kind of steps and all kind of security stuff that you mentioned. So now talking about number 17, that will be emergency plan, and it kind of goes hand by hand with security. What can you tell us about this?
Having an emergency plan in place before the emergency happens may save you time, money, and it also may save your life. Let's say there is a fire or a flood, and you don't have an emergency plan in place that you have been practicing in time, you might not react the best possible way that you could. Because once adrenaline hits during an emergency, you don't know how you're going to react. But if you've been practicing and you've been planning for this, you might just do whatever you have in place for that. Having an emergency continuity and recovery plan is essential during a possible emergency. This will ensure that all protocols are in place in the event of an emergency and you don't forget what you're going to do.
And then that's surely sure. Like we don't we, like the word emergency says like we don't even know when it's gonna happen and how it's gonna happen. So once again, I always talk a lot about COVID because it just happened. So how well prepared were we for that? Like how many months do we have to be prepared? Like not only with money but other stuff to get ready for any kind of emergency. So I think that's really important. Like I said, a plan to have in place in a case of emergency. So what about if we're talking about number 18, that's networking, how that works with your business?
Networking. I think this is a magic word for business owners. I think the essence of you being a business is that people knows you, that people know who you are, people know what you do. And one good way to build connections and present your business is joining the Chamber of Commerce of your city, also the Chamber of Commerce event. Volunteering, tutoring, or attending community events. It's also helpful. There is the power of word of mouth. I think it's unmeasurable. The more people you know, the more people those people can let them know about you. So it's not only you're going to meet one person or three or 10, you might just be able to reach more people if you attend these events. And on top of that, if you are let's say if you attend this type of events, they might promote your business indirectly.
Yes, and like you said before, like networking, sometimes we're kind of afraid or we don't have time to do a lot of networking, but like you said, like word of mouth is really important. I think it's one of the best references that most of the business have, like just having that reference or having your name out there so people can relate, or if they're looking for something, they have it right there once again. So I think there is really the importance of doing a little bit of networking. Like you set a time, use an hour, some depends how many events or other stuff going on in your community. So, and then once again, we go with number 19, that will be community support. So what can you tell us about that?
The community where you live is your home, is the place where you eat, where you drive, where you go to work, or you go to your business, or you just drive around with your family, or you go to eat with your family and friends. Whatever you do, it's your home. The better your community is, the better you're going to be doing. So a business that supports its community builds community support. Show support by sponsoring community events, sport events, school events, and different organizations events. When you are a sponsor, they are going to promote your business in their flyers, their brochures. Even during the event, they may mention, and after the event, they usually print something, do some sort of print out, or maybe the newspaper ad or something saying thanks to all of the event supporter or the sponsors, and your name is going to be there. And the better you are to your community, the better is your community going to be towards you.
And that would be a good publicity for your own business. Like I said, like just volunteer for one of the nonprofit organizations. You set in a time, an hour or two of your week, just to do something for your community. I think that will be a big reward for your own business. So number 20, and the last one is update your business plan. What can you tell us about this?
Update. I love that the last step it's update your business plans, because it means that you already have a business plan in place that you probably have created at the beginning of the 20-step process. And then I like to see the business plan as a map, as a roadmap kind of thing. Like it's like a roadmap for your business. It's gonna tell you where to go and what routes take or not to take. So updating it's very important. You should do it like every 3 years, about every 3 years, until you are fully settled and fully grown. Because maybe when you started, your goals were different than the goals you have at this point, or the routes you need to take to move your business toward a specific direction was very different back then than it is right now. So review and update your business plan every 3 years if possible. Make changes or adjustments. Ask yourself what has changed or what changes need to be made, because maybe not at all has changed, and then you just need to be making changes to improve your business path.
And I think that's one of the best steps that I really enjoy, just looking back at some business plans and see at the beginning what their goals for 3 years, and see what is being now, or if you're going through the same direction or you have new goals. So I think that's a really fun and really good thing to just look at your business plan to see where you're going now. So with the number 20, so that will be it for the 20 steps to start your business. Is there anything that you would like to mention?
Well, I just want to tell all of our clients and all the people that is watching us that we are here to help. We have lending specialists and business development specialists all over the state of Nebraska, and we can help you in English and Spanish. So reach out, and we're here for you.
Well, thank you for being with us today, Veronica. And that will be it for the 20 steps to start your business.
Thank you for having me, Brissa. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.